a good place to live, with plenty of space. Much of Norway's magic lies in the landscape of this long, narrow country, called the Land of the Midnight Sun, where summer nights are light and winter days dark. The very same landscape that makes the country so unique also creates favorable conditions for Norwegian business and industry. By tradition, Norway is a fishing nation, and aquaculture has become a new growth sector. Norway is also a proud seafaring nation, with a stake in ships on every ocean. Shipbuilding is a long-established industry. Oil and gas from the North Sea are cornerstones of the Norwegian economy today. Only Saudi Arabia and Russia export more oil than Norway. The forestry sector consists of many small units spread all over the country. Most of the production in the wood processing industry is exported. Hydropower has played a major role in the development of Norwegian industry. Information and communication technology is Norway's newest flagship. Per capita income in Norway is among the highest in the world, and Norway is ranked in first place in the United Nations Quality of Life Index. All kinds of communication are important for a country that lies far to the north, on the periphery of Europe, and whose population is spread across a large, sometimes inaccessible area. The National Day is the biggest festive occasion of the year. One of the focal points of the celebrations is the royal family, waving to the crowds from the palace balcony. The Nobel Peace Prize is awarded in Oslo each year. Norway is strongly committed to promoting peace and participates in international peace efforts on many levels. More than 1,000 years ago, the Vikings raided and settled in many parts of northwestern Europe. They crossed the sea to the British Isles and France in their characteristic wooden ships. These ships carried them all the way to North America. Norwegians have always had a desire to see the world. Several of the great 20th century polar explorers were Norwegians. Thor Heyerdahl followed this Norwegian tradition of exploration. More recently, Børge Ausland has tested human limits on his solitary expeditions. Norwegian artists have also made their way abroad. For such a small country, a large number of artists have won international renown in the fields of literature, pictorial art, and music. In recent years, Norwegian architects have made their mark both in Norway and abroad. The natural landscape has been a source of inspiration for many striking buildings. Nature provides good raw materials that are transformed into culinary delights. Norwegians love getting out into the countryside, and many different types of outdoor recreation are very popular.
Sometimes it feels so good, yeah. Or sometimes it's right.
Suddenly I'm back at the core, thinking of her who had you before. Were you as good as we are? Do you remember? Did you love
Norway, natural beauty, serenity, and abundance. Land of the midnight sun. A modern, dynamic society where people, nature, technology and culture all combine to create a unique quality of life.